Now hold on, trying to see something here. I said testing something. Let me see if I can join Ofuma with Ofuma page and see if the stupid phone wanna act up. Stupid phone wanna act up. Stupid phone wanna act up. Hold on here, guys. Stupid phone wanna act up. Stupid phone wanna act up. Oh, hold
Hello?
Oh, call the show. Let me see if it will work. If it don't, then I will turn it off and come back on.
Oh, you want us to do live? We can do voice calling. That will really help.
Call the show. I want to see if it's working first.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Somebody
All right.
calling. Somebody calling anyway. Just somebody trying to try it. Open refusing people to join me. Hello?
Oh, they're trying to see. You ask if it's working.
Yeah. Yeah. So let us see. I will hang you up or you hang up. Let's see if it's not going to end my life. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you. But that's what you're doing now. I'm just trying to see if it's going to work tonight because they be tripping with me. When people join my show, the numbers start going down. The next thing you know, the whole show cut off. Mm-hmm. I'm listening to the walls too now. I just try it, testing. Yeah, to see how it's going. If they not fix the problem on my page now. Mm-hmm. I wish more. My eyes hurting me tonight. Well, I check out of come on because somebody want to join the show to explain something to us here. You know, but I want to see if it's going to work. Mm-hmm. It won't Facebook, yeah. All the bluffing. It is going to work. Mm-hmm. 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 You come back up again, okay? Mm-hmm. 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 I don't trust it. Oh, Kim. Oh, God. You call on the show, let me see your work. You go off here. So call. Mm-hmm. Let's see if it's going to work. If the care come on, let me see if it will work. You will see my face soon. So then my eyes hurting me. I feel like when you know makeup, I can't have problem tonight. Yes, girl. Mm. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Mm. 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 Mm.
You're
Okay, good.
finished, right?
Yeah, don't worry, I will show my face. I just want
Oh, okay.
make sure the
I thought I was internet.
I just want make sure they don't trap my to go be acting up. I don't want just turn the camera around. Hello?
Yeah, hello, you can hear me?
You talking now? Yes, I can hear you
Yeah,
clearly.
okay.
I
That
will turn the camera. Don't worry.
last night I was sleeping, then I woke up this morning. I saw a video on
Yeah.
Seiji show. Seiji and some group of girls were cussing me,
Mm-hmm.
calling me names, all kinds of false allegations they put together.
Mm-hmm.
So so I'm like, okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come on, see a show and explain what really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
They get a call.
you came a little you came a little early because you gotta work tonight. That's why you came
Yes.
early, right?
Yes.
Okay, because usually I don't come on this time, but because of you, I say me come on the show too. You know, me come on early so that you can say your stuff you want to say and go to work.
Okay.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I,
Yes. So Seiji started cussing me, saying that, oh, I always cuss her on internet. But for me, I don't even remember cussing, insulting Seiji on internet. I
mm-hmm,
only posted her one time when she
mm-hmm,
was talking some mad stuff about your son, because I'm a son, I have kids, and I feel like that's really wrong to
mm-hmm,
just cause children that have nothing to do with what is going on between grown people. And I posted your picture too. But for her to be cussing me like that, like, okay. So then one girl came off stage, show. That girl, she used to be she not even my friend, you know. We all know each other and stuff like that. We just call her S or something like
that
that.
Nere, that Nere on it now. Nere came
So,
to explain something about her baby, her husband, and somebody coming on another platform to discuss her. That's why she's here to Nere. First, you're hearing that Nere first, but she's not using her Nere piece. Go ahead, Nere.
yeah, so the girl was cussing me on stage show line saying that, oh, I took somebody man. Then see I go long. A lot of people just tie me. The people don't know, just cussing me. I mean, I understand if you come on Facebook and say something, say stuff that is true. Say the fact. Don't just lie. The girl said that I the one so Beverly man, knowing that when I met my husband, right, he
Mm-hmm,
was 40 single. In his whole life, he never lived with woman. The girl
mm-hmm,
that called Beverly, she was sleeping with Anthony Brennan.
mm-hmm,
That Anthony was in New Jersey. So when Anthony came, the girl, she had kids. And
mm-hmm.
during that time, her kids were little and young. So the
Who is
government
Anthony?
used to,
So who is Anthony now? Don't confuse.
that my
So you see
husband,
straight.
my
Mm-hmm.
husband, we still married, so I still claim him as
So
a
your
husband.
husband name is Anthony. You guys
Yeah.
live in what state? What state you're living?
Oh, before we live in Georgia, then we moved to North Dakota.
How
We
long you have
from
been together for? How long?
12 years.
How many children you got together?
We got three. We supposed to have four, but the other one didn't survive.
Okay, go ahead. You're welcome.
Yeah. So what happened? Anthony and brother were messing with Beverly, sleeping with Beverly. You know how they got some women in the community when that dated to sex, right?
Mm-hmm,
Anybody can sleep with them. That's how
mm-hmm,
she was looking in the community. Even that time we were young. There is a
mm-hmm,
party was going on. While we on a party ground, then somebody was having sex with her in the bathroom.
The scene here that appear on the other platform.
Yeah, the Maryland
Okay.
girl. While party was going on in our classroom, Georgia, we had party was going on.
Mm-hmm.
She had her baby daddy in our community, John. So she was sleeping. I'm not lying. Anybody that's from Georgia ask me. But this story that 13 years ago, you know, the men were angry. While party was going on, then he was sleeping with her in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that girl, she just loves sex. That's the kind of person she is. She just
Mm-hmm.
loves sex. If you see her, she appears somewhere, you say, oh, they get fine, I see my woman. But she's so addicted to say her once she got 8 children with different father them.
Mm-hmm.
So Lana and Sha, when they appeared and they were just saying all kinds of stuff about me,
Mm-hmm.
just saying that, oh, you saw somebody, man. So I'm like, but who the person? Then they said, Melanie. Melanie not sleep around. That nobody never keep, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Anthony went and Anthony came from New Jersey that time. We working together. And then he had sex with Melanie. They wasn't living together. They didn't have no apartment in their name, nothing like that. They didn't have no apartment in their name. So they get women and are addicted to say when men sleep with them 2, 3 times, they can start finding people in the community. That's my man, that's my man. So for me, I came from Texas because I Texas I live. I went to Georgia. So Anthony and I we started going out. The first thing Anthony did was took me to his mother and said that, oh, there is my wife. I want to be with her and stuff like that. They
Mm-hmm.
get came in my DM saying that, oh, leave Anthony. I don't want leave Anthony. I'm Anthony's girlfriend. And we all because we're in Georgia for before I went to Texas and I came back. Now I met Anthony. But when we were in that place, she never knew she was messing with one man they called John. Then she was messing with another dude they call one girl on Facebook they call her Kwawu brother again. Okay. So when she told me that, oh Anthony, my man, then I asked Anthony when I finished, I will send you some video and stuff. Then Anthony said about her, you know. Then she said, oh Anthony, I'm my man. When I asked Anthony, Anthony said, well, what pay attention? Remember, yeah, I we in nothing. I understand we had sex. And I told her that you're not my girlfriend, even though we had sex.
Mm-hmm.
I go low. I go low. The girl said she pregnant because she want to use the pregnancy situation.
And when was this? This year, last year, year
No,
before?
no, that thing happened years ago, but they came on the show to detain me. That's why I'm explaining this stuff here for.
Okay.
It happened when we were in our 20.
Okay.
Okay? So what happened was the girl was saying, oh, Anthony girlfriend, I'm pregnant for Anthony and stuff like that. Anthony said, okay, when you give birth, we're gonna get a DNA test. When I gave birth, Anthony went there. We used to carry gifts there and so her son's birthday. We carried gifts, Anthony and I and stuff like that. So one time the state could get child away from the place here, Minnesota. I don't know what she did. They took the child away from her. So when we were trying to get a child back from the government, they said that oh, Anthony need to do some stuff before they get a child back to, or they get quick call Anthony man, saying that because the people have a DNA test. So Anthony man said, oh, don't allow, don't allow your son to get a DNA test.
Anthony
When
man in la period now.
no, in America yet, saying that,
Mm-hmm.
oh, don't make my son to get DNA test because when my son do DNA test, they're gonna put my son on child support. Because they get trying to steal the
I
woman.
thought Anthony is your husband. Anthony, you said Anthony parents live in Africa.
No, they actually family live in Georgia.
So
We
wait, I'm confused. Anthony is your first children pa?
no. I had two. I had 2 children when I met Anthony. Yeah. So they said they still want to get a children to they get member Nepal or something to her. They asked Anthony, can you do DNA test? Anthony said no. My mom said I shouldn't do DNA test. Anthony, that kind of person, whatever his mom said, that's what he do. So they disqualify Anthony. So they asked Anthony ma to come pick up a little boy. The old man said no. She said she didn't have no babysitter. So she refused to go pick up the child from the state here. So I'm like, this is crazy. Anyway, yeah. So she didn't go for the child. So the member didn't get here. She get like torn in my flesh. When she get me and Anthony get problems, she will come live and be like, oh, you see my man. Shut up, Rabbi. Why you call man? I want to know. It
Oh,
was
I'm sorry.
woman
I'm
cleaning
thinking
man.
you to be the other girl. I'm sorry. I thought you were Adama. You are not Adama. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. The Adama in-laws in like people. You are what name? You are, or what is your name? What's your name again? Hello?
Yeah, hello.
What's your name now?
Are you
Mommy, your
talking to
name.
me? I'm Nene Nancy, and are you see
Nelly.
or
You are
nothing?
Nelly. Sorry.
Yeah. And then last night, actually, I don't want to come on live and talk stuff, but me sleeping, then I woke up the morning, then I see my picture thing everywhere and stuff like that. It's just funny. Then one guy they call Ruth John, they call again on Sage show, start lying, like putting all kinds of stupid stuff then together to tarnish my reputation, talking about, oh, a man put my naked picture on Facebook. Do I know that useless a man will put my naked picture on Facebook? And then they say Ruth, when I moved to Iowa, that girl, she has 3 children. That her 3 children she has, she don't even have a decent apartment in her name. I went, I
Is
took
that
her,
her name? Muna Favor was?
huh?
Somebody want Muna Favor was writing. Oh no, here.
I
Muna,
think,
you can't show you can cost no power cost. I pay you, man. Facebook
yeah.
straight now. I don't want to stop people from coming on my life. All these things affect my page. I pay you. I see you already causing the comment section to continue.
Okay, so the roof
You will
girl,
get a time to kind of split. No causing here today. Go ahead.
so the roof girl came, then I moved to Iowa, roof children, they didn't have cell phone in their name. They don't have nothing in their name. The poverty was just too much. So I told Ruth, the girl that was causing me on stage show, that was talking mad shit about me. I took her daughter to the phone store. I bought a girl iPhone, and I put her iPhone in my name. I put her girl on my plan. Because I feel like teenager, whatever they are friend, they want it.
When you be causing in the comment section, Facebook will continue to decline you. Or you're blackish, then you gotta wait until they finish talking. When they finish, you
Yeah.
come up, but no insulting. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the Ruth girl, I was shocked when she was cussing me. She was cussing me. So I'm like, I pay your dollar phone bill for a complete 2-year, Ruth. I didn't do nothing to you. Just for me to wake up from sleep and saw a video, you insulting me. Whatever going on between Anthony and I, that have nothing to do with you. Day before yesterday, Anthony was begging me so I can move to Georgia. And I said, no, I can't move to Georgia. Even though we don't live to, he not in this house, but in the court of law, we are legally married. Okay? I'm still his wife. Whatever going on, it have nothing to do with useless Maybelline. Okay? And it have nothing to do with y'all the roof then. While I woke up from sleep and I see Say G video and Say G over there talking shit about me. When I was young, let me tell you something, because they put a false allegation together, talking about sleeping with a married man. See, I'm not perfect, but when it comes to uselessness, it's not part of my life. I'm not addicted to sex. I control myself. My son, my 2 kids that I have for before I met Anthony, Our teenagers, their father pay my bra. You understand? Before I travel to the States, I used to send their father money to do business, but say he not doing what he's supposed to do. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just focus on my case.
Yeah.
You get me? Honey, hold on.
I cannot
So,
add because I think two of them friends. She not add it because two
so
of them friends,
they
right?
get their way. When I have problem with my husband, then she can start talking. She can make it seem that the problem have something to do with her.
So she got chopped by your husband.
That's what she say.
Okay.
That's what she say.
Mm-hmm.
She said she and Anthony, they have child. Okay. They still took the child from her. I bought the girl her son $600 apa. The Muna girl are talking to her child. But the thing about her, when she hear anything, and you know what she did to my son? Took my son picture and put voodoo on my son. And she called me and she was laughing with it. I took your son picture to the voodoo person that she told Anthony, I will make sure your life will be useless. When I do it, then I'm meddling. When I was pregnant, best God don't know the show. 6 a.m. the girl will call me. I will make sure you will die without pregnancy. That's what she used to say. Then when I pregnant 3 months, almost 4 months, I went to the hospital. I had a ectopic pregnancy. They removed one of my teeth. We women, we had 2 fallopian tubes, and they removed one of my fallopian tubes. When the girl found out that the baby didn't survive, she was on Facebook rejoicing. Shout out the thing about me, right? If men don't want me, it have nothing to do with it on bitch. I will take that on a man. And the thing they call love, you don't force it. Love can free.
So
That's what
what
I
brought her
told.
in the picture now? But she in the comment section she writing her Nina supposed to be in your mouth. So what
Yeah,
brought her into this?
I
Why
woke up.
is it causing her?
I woke up, right? Then they make video on say G page, cussing me out. Then she create fake page. The same girl I went and told me and say, I will make sure I will destroy your son. And my son, you know what happened? He one night, he can stay in the living room. He be seeing some kind of scary creatures. When I call the prayer people, they say the woman is a woman that loved the God Father. And they say my husband people, and then the woman he messed with, that then be my son. The labor can sit in darkness. He didn't let to see darkness. When I asked the father was here when it started. And I got message of the guy saying that I'm taking your son to medicine. You see, I say you come for your son, and I feel bad because whatever go on between grown people, that have nothing to do with the kids. That's how people evil, you know. If a man don't want you, they don't want you. That have nothing to do with it, the next woman. First of all, you and the man, y'all never live in an apartment together. Nobody see you together. You have food stand, you were cooking for all the boys then. And sleeping with Anthony brother when Anthony was in on New Jersey. But when Anthony came down, because you called for them, they were throwing you on Anthony. And Anthony has some medical situation. That's why you know what I did to Melanie? I told her to cook and I'm looking for her address so I can demand sibling DNA test. Because if you know a man, you know something about them. Okay? That my husband has some problem. Okay? And I can discuss it here. That Anthony man, they say he that woman, but there is a problem was there when I met him. So if somebody said they're pregnant for Anthony, I'll be thinking about it. You understand that, right?
So how's the relationship now between you and Anthony? How's the relationship?
Day before yesterday, he called, and yesterday he called. He said
Where
I
is
should
he?
move. He in how you gonna call it player Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happened? The whole stuff there, a lot of voodoo going on.
So
Okay,
you guys are separated right now. You move out.
we, we separate. He the one in Georgia. But
Okay.
he even want me to go Georgia, and I said, no, I can't go to Georgia. Anthony family, they are very wicked. What I heard about them, about my son Tony, I'm scared for my children to go closer to them. Even the
Okay.
grandmother said, I'm scared too. That's why I keep telling him no, no. But for them to, then I was ready setting posts. I was so pissed I didn't even finish. A group of people they call on Liberian Unite. I don't think they really like me like that. When they don't like you, they can just run with your stuff like on Facebook. We are trying to edit my stuff. They can already screenshot it and put it on her Facebook page. Make it seem I'm struggling to write English and stuff like that.
Muna
See,
be patient will ask you, I keep you. You're two not friends. When you are somebody not friends, the person cannot add to the life. You know that one, yeah? Where that one feeling you can. So what the first
okay,
to call me. Call continue.
yeah, okay, so that's what happened. So the girl, when she see me, she be cussing me when she see me. Oh, I want to fight you. I don't do stuff like that. This stuff here, it happened how many years? Almost 13 years ago. Why when you just share about my husband, then you making it about you. That you and that man live together, no. That you and that man you're even close, no. The man who and you were close, we used to see you together. Like well, how they call it man John. You get me? And when we were later, we were young, on the party ground, they had sex with you in the bathroom. You get me? And you were sleeping with Anthony brother when Anthony was in New Jersey. But that my husband, he's so quiet. I don't want to say he's slow when it comes to women. And when it comes to, I'm not trying to talk about Travier, but shout out when it comes to, how you might call it, when it comes to crime man, woman that are bigger flesh. Then let her work with woman, then people like, oh, I like eat that girl. They don't like stuff like that. But for Anthony, for him to allow people, because that girl used to cook for them, and they allow him, like forcing a girl on him, that's how I be calling his slow. I said, you don't allow people to do that to you. And when I finished all Anthony recording video, he went on stage show before, couple of years ago, I'm going to send it to you. So the mom, remember he said she pregnant, she went to go introduce herself to Anthony, man. Oh, I'm pregnant for your son. And then when she get bread, okay, fine, because I myself, I would need a child too. I would want her to get pregnant because at that time. So I was happy. I used to call her to even play with her and I babysit her daughter, her son before. I even went gas from Fargo to Minnesota every 2 weeks to see her son. Stuff that she cannot, stuff that she the mom she's supposed to do. I used to go to Minnesota every 2 weeks. I took $600 about apple for her son. Okay? I don't care whether that DNA test or not DNA test. Or I see that label like my own. But for never need to take my son to voodoo doctor, she will never see blessing on her in the earth here. She and that Anthony family, what they did to Suma Anthony, they will never see blessing. Their children will be useless. Their generation they will be useless. Their great-great-grandchildren will be useless. When I call prayer woman, they my son, I can't sleep. I can call prayer people. I can call places. The first thing I can hear they get that Anthony mess with is a woman that your husband mess with. That the woman, and I got comment. I got some message that she's sending. Ma Ide la passed away. They all came at Maryland when she was swaying me. That better that you carry. You will never give breath. That 2 a.m. you call me, telling me I will not give breath to my son. Not even a man the man didn't even marry you. And at least when a man that marry you or a man you live with in apartment, then you have that power. That's your husband. You can do that. But a man that slept with you and you turn around, you slept with a man friend, and you even slept with a man brother, and then you're going to swear my son, you're going to take my son to Africa and you laughing with it. She was laughing with it. She called me. I took all your children picture to Africa. Then what you gonna do if the man marry you? Or you and the man were living in apartment together? See how they play where I am. Me and this man married in court. If the man wanna move on with another woman, it's not my problem. Let him go. Love is not forced. I'm not gonna be stalking another woman because of a man. But what they get did to my son, and she came on Facebook and she said that on Facebook, it was bad. That's what she did to carry my son to voodoo man. That my son
Mhm.
can stay in the darkness. He don't like for me to turn the light off. He always tell me, Mom, there is a scary creature over there. Okay?
Mhm. Mhm.
And then she used to call Anthony, I will make sure your life will be useless. Your life will be useless. Swaying us.
Mhm.
You do that to a man that marry you, mama. Not a man that slept with you. Okay?
Mhm.
My children are burning. My children that I have right here. I never have them with regular boyfriend. Okay, my two children, their father paid my birthright before I had them. Even though I was a teenager at that time. And Anthony and I, we went in the courthouse, we married before I started having the children when I was pregnant with Tony.
Mhm.
I don't fight for a regular boyfriend. Yeah, that's what I came here for. And then the roof get over that line, putting all kind of false allegation. But for her, my God will see her unless I pay your daughter phone bill for 2 years. Stuff like you can't do. Her kids didn't even have like phone, cell phone. When I came, I'm like, oh, Ruth, see what happened on Ruth. I took Ruth daughter to AT&T store. I bought iPhone, I was Easter that time. And I put out get, I put that phone in my name, like, and I pay for that phone bill. AT&T, their phone bill, it can go high. I paid that girl phone bill for 2 complete years. For me to work on Facebook because they heard that I got problem with Anthony. Then they went on Sage show. They start cussing me, saying that, oh, I stole the man for another woman. Who the woman? Then say Jesus Melanie. Melanie and Anthony wasn't in a damn relationship. They were sleep, they were having sex. At the same time, again, one man they called Juice. She was sleeping with Juice too. You get me? When they read it, they will put lies together. Oh, you slept with Anthony friend and stuff like that. Put false allegation together. Just because this is how these girls ain't do. Stuff that they can do, they will put it on you. When she read it, oh, you slept with one of Anthony friend. First of all, we all were young at that time. That Anthony friend went, approached me, but he's so aggressive and stuff like that. I didn't like him because it was Anthony and I approached me first. You hear me? And then he was forcing himself on me. I said, no, you can't force yourself on me. Then remember you'll be like, oh, you slept with JR, you slept with JR, this, blah, 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 blah. You were in the room when you were fucking me. Because back then, see how we don't really let it work. I will entertain you just for you to give me money. But when you want to do extra stuff, it's no, no. You hear me? Even when I met my husband, he was very broke. Me and him will talk to somebody, say, oh, you'll talk to someone, somebody like me. You'll say, baby, you can ask them for money. You know, that kind of game there. So for her to lie on me because she can sleep around. One boy, they bought on Facebook, they call it boss Sai. When Sai met Anthony, Sai said, oh, but oh no, Anthony, they get la swaba. Why you choose to have baby by they get it? The Anthony said, I'm mistaken. Man, don't discuss me. I can walk around in my neighborhood. I can go any state, nobody will point finger at me. Okay? Upon God and everything. You hear me? That's why I told Melanie, you say I'm whole, I'm useless. But can we do several DNA tests and see if our baby have the same father? But then she said no. You always telling people that are sleeping around. But we can't do several DNA tests. Yeah. That's all I have to say. And then now my husband is in Georgia over there. He with his mom over there. Then he telling me to move there, and I said no, I can't move there because I don't trust his family. Okay, I don't trust his family.
Okay, let me bring. What's the girl? Let me bring her on too. You come back.
Okay.
Yes, to your side. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for. What a girl. What a girl. I say I can't bring her on. I could not bring you on because it seemed like you're two not friends. Where is she? Come on, I'll call the show now. Who's this? Where's the Muna person that was making those here? Hello? Fine. To what? Ask me why.
Hello?
You call about my show, yeah? Yeah, hello?
Yes, sis Charlotte, how you doing?
Oh, fine. Fine, Muna.
Like all the Maybelline, the Muna, whichever one, any go in
Then
the
listen,
room,
you
whichever
can talk.
need. Yeah,
Expect there are two sides to a story, right? Can you change? Listen now.
beautiful.
One, he called me today to tell me
Uh-huh.
what's going on. No
Uh-huh.
person on my platform. You call see my Facebook, now
No,
you laugh on my
no, I
show.
respect you. Me and you not equal. I will not cost on your show.
Now you read yes, one, two, it affect my business.
No problem. No
Mm-hmm.
problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, says Robert. I mean, says me, I can call you by your last name. You Charlotte Robert. When I call
Charlotte
you Robert,
Rapper.
like, oh. Okay. First of all, me and this girl, we have not had any problems in years. When I say
Mm-hmm.
years, I mean years. Everybody that know us in Atlanta, Georgia, right? This
Mm-hmm.
man that she talking about, I met this man before Catherine. Me and that boy, we were like childhood friends.
Mm-hmm.
My big sister used to love to his brother Michael, and I finished writing a family. When they not come on the internet to explain this story that they get been behind me, St. John was a poor, I would curse their whole family. I would curse their whole family on my own page because the nonsense is too much. I don't know what is going on with Catherine and her husband, says Charlotte. I
Yeah.
don't know nothing. Like why I surprised my name even coming up in the topic here that I don't have anything to do with. I have moved on. I'm even legally married. Okay? I have
Okay.
a family. I am legally married. I don't have nothing to do with Catherine and her Anthony. We was in Atlanta. I was dating one boy named John, my children's father. When me and my children's father broke up, I got back with Anthony. When I got pregnant with my son, Catherine was going around Lawrenceville saying my child not for her man, my child is not for her husband. I'm a whore, I'm a this, I'm a that.
Mm-hmm.
This Catherine girl, she was loving to Anthony friend J. Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
My people who are in Atlanta, if I'm lying, you have to comment if I'm lying. Me, I don't lie. I don't lie. This Catherine girl that's saying, man, I was loving to Anthony brother is a black lie. She was loving to Anthony brother J. Arrow, Anthony friend. J. Arrow raised Anthony. J. Arrow and Catherine broke up because Catherine had a problem with me, Muna. She felt the need to jump behind Anthony to get back at me, forgetting to know that she had already slept with J. Arrow. They started in Lawrenceville. In Lawrenceville. At the time, growing up, I didn't have anything. I wasn't serious when I was growing up. I was in my 14 Bene, and you know, I was living that type of left in class. So everybody know I was on my 14 Bene. Catherine can work like a Hebrew slave. She can work. That one part I give it all. I can't get it. And it can work and it can support me. Me, I don't get money to support me. My money what I get is for myself to shine myself to make myself look good. I don't get money to support me. So the boy catch it. She used cash advantage to control Anthony. When she took Anthony now, First of all, says Charlotte, Anthony family cannot stand the ground that Catherine is walking on. They don't like her. They do not like her at all. They do not like her. The family favor me. They like me. They don't like her. And I was killing her up to today's day. That girl sat on the internet, said Charlotte, and cursed me. Year in, year out, she cursed me. The Anthony man, what she talking about, right? I think it was last year. Her man came in my inbox. He said, oh, Mona, how's my son doing? Can I be in my son left this? And I said, look, I don't want your wife to disrespect me. You chose Catherine, you're together, you're married, be over there. I have moved on. I'm in my home. I don't want no woman to disgrace me on internet. The same thing why I ain't want we here today again, talking it here. Catherine said, Anthony said, how Catherine is obsessed with me. Obsessed with me. In the net, that girl will open different fake pages and be monitoring my affairs. Monitoring me. Watch her own husband. Let me tell you how. Let me give you one example that I talked to your husband. And your husband was living with your sister, maybe, in Iowa. Your big sister. And Anthony was there. That's the first way I want you to know that I spoke to your husband. I told you, I said, you boy, man, you not get no dealing. Matter of fact, I said, I not get, I can disown man. I said, I not even get time for you, set. I'm a cool woman. When I finish with something, I finish with it. My name not supposed to be in the topic, says Charlotte. Catherine took Anthony. They were living in Fargo, yeah. Catherine's son put domestic record on Anthony. Catherine used to call police for Anthony.
So that didn't need wait. That didn't need Catherine.
Yes, says Charlotte.
Okay, just want to get up.
Panele ni laokrani. Me I know a Catherine Jalo ni. That they need. I know from Clapton.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
They were lit.
The reason you right now, they're gonna finish.
The reason why my son, I had a case with my son, said Charlotte. I left my son with a family friend in Minnesota. When I went to Atlanta, the little boy got burned. He got burned. I had my family friend that the little boy was with, she did not take the child to the hospital. The wounds got infected. By the time I came back, I had a CPS case, which is true. It is true. In America, we all know you cannot leave your child somewhere without legal document being from the court or being notarized. That is considered neglect. And then so, okay. When I came back to Minnesota, these people had opened a whole case on me. I had to go through seminars. I had to start all over. Okay. At the time, like I said, I was going through some things in my life. I'm a state trooper. I travel. I'm a mover. I don't sit down one place. You understand? Like just that 3 years when I got with my man, he gave me and my kids stability. Me, and I got secret. Nobody can make me shame. I can talk. I live my truth. I know my truth. I know my story. I wasn't stable at the time. So when the mother is not stable in this country, the next legal person is the father. And that's all. Anthony stepped into the case. When Anthony stepped into the case, they used to drive to St. Cloud because this situation happened in Stearns County, St. Cloud. That's where the case was. They used to drive. He used to play with his son, have playtime, this and that. When it was time for the court to give Nehemiah to Anthony, his domestic violence case came through the system. They did a drug test on Anthony. Anthony failed his drug test. When the domestic violence case, if I lying to the God that I serve me, what I'm looking for, I'm gonna see it. When the domestic violence case came through the system, the people stopped it because this is already a child that was burned, that was, according to the court system, was in neglect. So they cannot give him to a domestic violent parent. It don't work like that. They disqualify him from the case. Anthony Ma, was a cruel woman like myself. She failed her grandchild. She failed a grandchild, and I would say it publicly. That's why up to now I don't talk to Anthony mom. As a grandmother, if your child is in the system, the child can go to the pa, the child can go to the mom. The next person in line should be the grandparent. Today, my son is in Minnesota with my auntie Chedima. My son is not with the government no more. I can send you photos of my son.
How old is he?
My son is 10 years old. You understand? Everything that Catherine said on the internet and said it's a bloody lie. Catherine took Anthony from Fargo. They was not working. Catherine said children used to call police on her every day. Very rude children. Very rude children she got. She left from Fargo, North Dakota. They moved to Iowa. Today, Anthony is a drug addict. He is a drug addict. I dare all to count the internet tell me that line. Anthony is a drug addict. Anthony not go to jail. Anthony record is she destroyed the people's son. Now she says she don't want him. She will have to take him. And she was a good woman. She will have to take a rotten banana because nobody ever like banana is too rotten. She will have to keep it. She the one that spoiled the people's son. She spoiled her children, spoiled her record. She spoiled her life. She made him to be least among people. Anthony is a drug addict now. He doing drugs. Like how his family sent for him.
Una. She the one forcing to get on drugs?
The hard time what she gave him, he was frustrated. So he turned to drugs for comfort.
So what her son did to put him in trouble? What happened?
The son went to the school and told the school, say how he can beat him. And how Anthony told him, say he won't kill him.
Okay.
For her to talk.
He won't buy him.
She said the little boy went to the school and told the school.
Don't use that word, just say pa.
Okay, pa. Sorry. He won't buy him, he won't off him. So the school opened CPS case on them and they put domestic violence on Anthony. That's why my son couldn't go to Anthony. And you see the God I serve, when him being hard not clear for you. When him being hard is not clear for you, God will always show it out. Like why that God did it that way for my son to not go in and get home. That DNA test, what she talking about, big sister, in this country, court can get child to pay if they don't do DNA. Every case in court pertaining a child business, a paternity test must be determined before that child can go to the parent. No court will take a child that do not belong to somebody and give it to that person. It is not true.
You got 8 children?
Yes, I got 7 living children. Me, Muna, I born 7 living children. I'm mother of 4 nations. 7 says small. I get 50 children. I'm highly educated more than her. I'm very beautiful. I'm very sophisticated. And I get 7. I get 56 children. I born plenty. I want that true. The better what she talking about. I did reach to her son, Catherine. If I know about medicine, I will not go do it on myself to make my life straight. I will can't go do it on somebody's child. Or what I give away. They get sat down on the internet. Year in, year out. Say solid. She costs me like a dog. What she doing right now? If you and your husband break up, what I want get to do with me, Muna?
That's not Odell. Oh, they get him Muna.
You and your man break up. You turn your man into an addict. You spoil the boy future. The boy was even living with Catherine's sister when he was in Iowa. He was not even living with Catherine. The They was not even living together, says Charlotte. It is Anthony family that sent for him to go back to Atlanta because they were scared before their son OD or something. So they told Anthony to come back home if Iowa is not working for him. Like why Anthony in Atlanta?
Mommy.
You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
That's why he in Atlanta right now.
If somebody talking about me, they shouldn't lie on my case. You hear me? I'm not a fighter.
Okay, no cussing. No cussing. Express.
You will never see domestic violence on my husband record.
Post a record, Catherine.
You hear
Post
me?
a record.
But you can step over there and lie. I curse you, Melanie. You will suffer in your life until you die. For you to take my son to voodoo doctor, I curse you. Shut up, right over. Ask that bitch. And she
No power. No power. No power.
yeah, actually, they ever lived together. They
Me and Anthony, listen, me and Anthony never lived together. We never lived together, but we was fucking.
No.
We never lived together. We never lived together. We were not in serious relationship, mama. Like you the one and he was in serious relationship. Y'all were married. Like why a record spoil?
Please listen to my son. My daughter Blessing. She's a LPM going to school. My son plays sports.
Like your story will explain.
Wait, that's not one at a time. Don't wait.
You talked to my son before. I don't raise useless lecturing. You understand? My daughter was 14 when she bought her first car in America. She just fuck.
I just keep my name out your mouth. I don't like how y'all talking on my name and my sister's name. Y'all keep my name out your mouth. Y'all can keep on talking about Anthony or whatever y'all got going on.
Oh, the boss calling a step back, Anthony. The brother you get respect for a step back.
You can't sit down and just create lies.
I finished with the show, yeah? I finished with the show, yeah? Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
No, stay there. Where you going?
No, because me and this contract fool not coming argue. I can't understand her English. She too illiterate for me. Take that fool off the phone. Take her off the phone. Take her off the phone.
Mommy, wait there.
Okay?
Please take her off. She too conscious. She hurting my head. She hurting my head.
Got nothing to do
She
with that.
hurting my head. Okay, it don't have nothing to do with me. Then why you messed up my name? And I'm glad you talking there. Why you mess on my knee? You are supposed to leave my knee alone.
Okay, wait, don't scream. You yourself don't scream. Don't you say hey, what?
Then why am I supposed to leave my knee? If you talking there, you say, and I get nothing to do with me, then why you bring my knee on internet? And I get nothing to do with me.
Now, we're not wait now. They can't say it make you. They can't say what make you her face. You went on somebody else's platform to discuss what.
Be sister. You must a lot cannot show any platform that I went on. Me and Catherine will drag that thing until the year end. She got 24 hours. She got 24 hours to bring proof of me, Muna, on anybody platform for her story every day. 24 hours she get it. When she can't find it, I know where she living in Iowa. She will see me there.
Wait. You didn't go on nobody's platform to discuss.
I never went on anybody's platform. There few days when Catherine posted she and her husband problem. I never went on anybody's show. Let her show you the proof of it.
Oh, so she posted she and her husband problem on Facebook.
She the one that posted the problem, said Charlotte. I never went on anybody's platform to discuss Catherine.
Right now, I want to hear one person at a time. Say what?
She was writing about, I guess he had called her the other day for them to face their family or whatever. And she told him she didn't want to be bothered. He get child support waiting for him. I will send it to you, said Charlotte. Which platform show?
To say. She came on a popular forum to say that.
Yes, she posted her own husband problem. What I want that to do with me? They can lie. But because anytime anything concerning Anthony, La ule muna ni ke kan off.
She said she no wait. The case said she never went on no platform to discuss you.
No, hold on now. Anywhere I go, I can call Africa. That they get me, I can meet there. I will not laugh.
Eh, the African business.
No, Caleb, let get un party too funny.
Yeah, wait more. I can one question. All right, I can one question for you. I come here, my apple head, my eye head. Wait. My eyes are changing. I can't yell. Listen to me.
All the person, the people say I'm gonna show my face.
Told me the girl went on different
I'm
platforms.
not Odell.
She says you go
I'm
on no
not
platform.
Odell.
Rules them.
Yeah, my face. I'm not Odell.
Background.
Okay, you hear Nene?
Tony, they didn't do nothing to you. And you call my phone, you say you're taking my son to voodoo man because they got
Catherine, you can lie. You can lie. You can lie.
you. Your children will forever be useless unless you put voodoo on my son.
You
That
can lie. You can lie. You can lie.
Listen,
Lie
shout out
up.
to girl and
You
Anthony.
can lie.
Nobody never seen that together. This situation got nothing
You can.
to do with her.
Then
But
you're not supposed to put my name inside the trumpet yet.
You know what it means,
You're
right?
not supposed to put my name there.
Every 2 weeks, I will be in
can
the
lie too damn much.
I took $600 by your son. I bought your son on how you must cut it on.
That one is left with you. You let them say you can take 1 million. It's not my business.
And Tommy,
It's not my business.
see, I asked that girl for I want her to
It's
do.
not my
I
business.
told her to call for sibling DNA test, but they can't find her address. Okay, and I want her to do it.
Because her son is rude. The son not even get respect.
Yeah, well, Anthony,
Excuse me?
have you ever done DNA to prove that Anthony's child, your child for, is for Anthony?
The court did it. That's why she mad.
No, don't lie. I was dead, bro.
The court did it. The court did it. The court did the DNA. The court did.
No.
Sis Catherine. I mean, Sis Charlotte. Sis Charlotte. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story, right?
Don't come to my platform, take your.
Pause, Catherine. Pause, Catherine, please. Put her on mute. Let me tell you a story, Sis Charlotte. My son was like 5 months old, right, Sis Charlotte? If I'm lying, I'm going to write Anthony family, and we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to screenshot it, and I'm going to send it to you. My son was 5 months old. My son was with Anthony's sister, Benetta. This Catherine girl, she and her man came in Benetta house with a DNA kit. Anthony took my son in the bathroom, said Charlotte. He swapped my son's mouth. They did the DNA. That's why they get hit the ground I'm walking on. Ask Anthony.
But she maybe to know to say that. She maybe to honestly to say that. The child in question have no DNA have been done.
Says Charlotte, if a case is in court as far as a CPS case, and this, I mean, let's be logical here. If this case was in court, how would a court even work with Anthony if it was not proven that he was the father? Says Charlotte. That team makes sense.
So DNA was established.
It was established.
Okay.
That dog can lie.
Okay.
And I told me, get on that show, and I get pressure for this.
Where's the little boy?
The little boy is in Minnesota with my auntie because, mind you, like I said, at the time, I was not stable. I was not in a position for him to come to me. So my auntie had to step in my place. Yeah. She had to defend me to take my son out of the government. My son is home with my auntie right now as we speak.
Okay. So you now, when are you going now to fight to get him in your own custody?
When am I going to fight to get him in my own custody?
Yes. But
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. It's a court process because when my auntie took my son, she adopted him. So we got to do it a family way and we got to do it a legal way also. But that's my pill to swallow. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody.
Yeah. And he's
you understand me?
He's doing fine.
He is great. He is good. He is achieving things. I do visit him and I can talk to him and I even got pictures of him.
And you know that you are his mom.
He know that.
Okay. You have established that bound.
Yes, says Charlotte. And before
That's
I
the most
die, my
important.
son will get back into my custody. Y'all will see it.
So where are you right now? Where are you right now?
I'm in Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh, you're not far from Minnesota, so you can drive down here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
I'm picking you up, no costing my cost, no costing power
But
cost.
I'm about to get off the show. Says Charlotte, thank you for your time. Thank you for bringing me on. Thank you for listening to my side of the story. I don't do that thing too long. Thank you for listening to me.
Yeah,
I'm getting off the show.
If you get anything else to add, I'm not be biased. I don't want you to listen to me. I told you no costing. No, listen, no costing on the platform. You can't join the platform and start costing. That 2 weeks first will punish me. Hey, wait, they get talking. You told the part. Listen, you told you can. That was you're talking to the same platform. And I assume because you're two not friends. So call now, call back now. Call back now. I hear now. You're two keep on the same platform and no power word. No power words, Nelly. I pick you. Yeah, Facebook, you play these days. No power word. You can't tell it what you talk. Hey. You're two keep on one platform. I can't listen to you yelling and listen to her talking.
No,
In that
because
platform.
she lies. Charlotte, I hate
Yeah,
for
but you
people
get
to
your time
lie.
to come. Why would I not bring
Yeah?
you? When you
No,
two can
but
talk together like oh.
I don't lie when somebody lie. If you're gonna come on Facebook, tell people the truth. Okay? Talk
Okay,
about
listen now.
you and Anthony
They can't
boyfriend and
say no, that's
girlfriend.
not to miracle run. They can't say you were the first to come on Facebook to discuss your Cosmo business to the public.
My
You but
husband
ask
texting
that
her.
question, I
It's
say,
not
how did the whole thing started?
she need to stay in her lane. Okay? That has nothing to do with her. Your child, you need to get, you see me right here? I get custody of my case. They took that child 2 years ago, and my mother and we tried to get that little boy. We took my mother to court. If I had that little boy, you will not even see me doing all of that. But for me, what I'm going through with somebody, it has nothing to do with the child. And then the child was 2 years when they said took the little boy. Okay? The problem here, when they asked Anthony for DNA test, Anthony said no. And the mom, Anthony's mother, that woman in Anthony's life, that woman, she's something else. When it says can't get your grandchild, the woman said no. That's what the woman said. I never had problem with it, girl. But she and Ruth, they were on the woman show cussing me. Saying thing and that is not true. You sleeping with a married person? I don't sleep around. My community don't know me to be a woman that sleep around. If you ask for me, Charlotte, they'll say, Nene, they're working, and she loves good life. The life that my husband choose, it have everything to do with his mother. You know, on my honor page, I've been posting that Oma. The Oma want for my husband to just be useless and live with her. My husband, right, he got addicted to drugs. And I have kids. That's how I push him. I took him to Georgia. When I was pregnant with our daughter Victoria, I took my husband to Georgia. You understand?
Yeah.
And then he came back. And I pushed him away. Because with his situation, he's not supposed to be around our children until he can be clean.
Yeah.
When they stay calm, because I'm clean, they can't do nothing. Shout out, you enter in our house we live in. It's nice. When they stay enter here, they can be like, oh wow. When they go, they can't come back. So I said, say you'll be like that. You choosing that life over your family goal. But for Melanie to come online and be like, me and Anthony, we boyfriend and girlfriend. So which apartment you used to live in when you were boyfriend and girlfriend? Don't come
So
online.
how
The thing
did
I
you
can
spoil
face
okay, forget the apartment? She said that you spoil Anthony record. Your son went to the school, Anthony used to pee him, elaborate
they
what.
get your lying. She don't know my children. I for my daughter and my son. I will send you picture. My son playing for the state of Iowa.
Yeah, but
My daughter
she
is
said
in
your
Los
son,
Angeles. She nurse.
she said that because of your son to day Anthony record sport, why Anthony took the
No,
drug
they get
for
with
the
say anything.
frustration.
She don't know us. She never lived with us.
So
Okay?
Anthony, your son never ran to the law.
No, nothing like that. My son don't stay home. He just busy. I can't even see him.
So why Anthony
Go,
left? So why
go.
Anthony left the house? Why he left?
No, my husband got habit. You understand what I'm
Okay.
talking about? And that habit is destroying me
So
and
you
our
decide that you to
children.
go.
Yeah, and he cannot be around them. I took him
Okay.
to Georgia and he came back. And then before yesterday, he called me talking about you go back to Georgia. And I said, no, until you can be clean. And I don't have problem with it, girl yet. But they girl yet get a man to call me and say, I'm taking your cherry picture to Africa for what? For men, didn't it? You married to the man yet? You and that man, you all live together?
Mhm.
Tell her so we can do a sibling DNA test. Okay? They play voodoo, Anthony looking all stupid and shit like that. She never knew when she called, she said, I will swear you. The father, you not with me, you with Nene, I'm gonna swear you. You hear me?
But she said she moved on, Nelly.
You hear me? That thing, even she said she moved on, but you know what she did? Last year she called me. I'm taking your son to medicine, man. Your children to medicine, man. You don't do that to people, children. You hear me?
Mhm.
You move on. When you get news about Anthony and I, then you shake it.
Mhm.
2 years, your child, somebody take your child. You want to tell me you can get custody, that one of your business. But then start going around telling lies. You lying, saying all of that. Make it seem that you and Anthony were in some kind of good relationship. You are fucking gold brother. And you are fucking John. You are fucking Juice. And then you finish, you add to say, oh, Anthony, not my boyfriend. What about Anthony when your boyfriend is? Even when Anthony, your boyfriend, it doesn't give you right for you to be cursing my son. Any prayer person I call that I get, they can see that. She took my son to voodoo man. Okay?
Mhm.
You don't do that. You don't treat children like that. Whatever going on, that have nothing to do with the children. That's what she did to my son. Play voodoo and play voodoo
Mhm.
on the father. And
So
made the
that's what
father
you
not
need.
useless. And then she said, my children, Charlotte, I'm not raising no ghetto children. No. People that know me, they know my children. People that knows all, they know my children.
Mhm.
They are not ghetto.
Mhm.
I will send you receipt of Anthony's mom. What she did when I told her that Anthony is Anthony two different lifestyle. But everyone on them, they Anthony like that. Because the
Mhm.
prayer woman I call and say, oh, that the family and they get Anthony was messing with.
Mhm.
And then back when somebody went somewhere, the same thing that she didn't want the bed there.
Mhm.
Because we call him places and see, because it's not Anthony one. Anthony's
Mhm.
son too, our 8-year-old child. At night he be yawning in his sleep. That
Mhm.
something keep appearing to him.
Mhm.
And she herself, she put it in writing. She said, I'm going to take your family to medicine man. So I said, oh, sweetheart, can we do sibling DNA test? She said, no. Each time I talk about sibling DNA test, she can say no. The place
Mhm.
where I ran, my husband can come and say, oh, I want children to go do DNA test. I'm scared of no DNA test. Can we do sibling DNA test? She said no. So the meeting, I want you to answer. I understand you all do DNA test, but now they want to know if the children, they are family. Can we do sibling DNA test? If she will agree, I will pay for it. I will draft
But
to
you
that
need
place
a
where
woman
she
who
is.
wants to already take DNA test, the child
She
for the man.
lying. She lying. She wasn't there. They bound her not to even go to the court. That because of the DNA test and my husband didn't pass drug test, they didn't get a child to Anthony. Because they asked to drug test the children and drug test
If
him,
they are
and he
giving the
refused.
child to Anthony, would the child have had a stable place to stay?
We live in a townhouse.
But I do all the read my role. Anthony going to a man or he coming back. So you think God said
No,
the boy, is
no,
it?
no, no, Charlotte. They think just happened. Anthony leaving it just happened. We've
Mm-hmm.
been together 12 years now. And that girl, her son was 2 years when they took the little boy.
Okay.
They
So
story
what
we took,
Anthony? So what
huh?
Anthony? Why Anthony actually left this time? Oh, you said because of the behavior.
Yeah, the
Oh.
life that he choose. He's supposed to go to a man and clean himself. I can't keep him around here. He called me day before yesterday for us to go to Georgia. I should bring the children. I cannot go there with that lifestyle that you choose, you know. But each time she get any little stuff about us, she get happy. Let bitch move on with life.
Don't use power on my platform.
I'm sorry,
You're not
I'm
asking here.
sorry.
Okay, can't
Yes,
show your on
sorry.
the platform.
You
You're
hear
run
me?
away.
And the thing about her, she know how to explain. She know how to lie. She make herself a good person. Ask, I will get 2 million number. I will send it in your DM and ask them what they will say about her. Let me tell you now. Her son was too young when they took her son away. And we tried to get her son back. I used to drive there, I think, 5 hours from Fargo to Minnesota to see Child Protection Service.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony, whatever Anthony Mark said, Anthony can do. Anthony, I don't want to say he mama boy, but the old man in Anthony's life, she not even helping. She don't even want Anthony to even be man and take care of his kids. We were doing good in Fargo. My husband was working and all of that. The old man was calling back to back. People from back who were calling, oh, you need to go Georgia back to your mom and help take care of your mom and stuff like that. The old man be calling, back to back, back to back. That one time, before I go load the boy was just acting, my husband was acting on funny, useless and stuff like that. So the thing here, I called the old man. I said, oh, my husband not working, or this is what going on. The old man start sending the boy money and stuff like that. Then Anthony on umbrella, or what the medicine man said, oh, the all umbrella, head inside too. There are 3 that joined to kill our first son. And then it survive, so they making a level crazy, you know. So the boss said, oh, that your husband will die. Hey, best friend, they call it the boy Nalo. I be showing that boy, that uncle to my children. Even when I'm not alive, when my children see him, his name Bloody and his name Nalo. When my children see that man, so they can run away from that uncle. You know what he said? That man gonna die. That recording, I save it in my phone. I can play and listen to it. When that man died, because his friend died from drugs. So when he died,
walk back.
My husband best friend died from drugs. So when he died, he gonna tell people that me they won't care him. That's why he said, while I was pregnant, I was frustrated because my husband got addicted to drugs. You hear me? But I never let him go. I never let him go. When Anthony's sleeping too, he be yawning. One time I went to work and he was crying in his sleep and stuff like that. So when I came, then one of his friends was, he said, I heard myself crying. He was sweating and he told his friend, said, oh, you know what happened when my wife hear me crying in my sleep? She can wake me up and start praying. You hear my voice, you can wake me up. That same thing, the same time it happened to Anthony, it happened to our son. Then when I call back from the first person I can hear that they get here and some family member. That word is real. Then she will come here, she will make everything sweet. She will allow to say her life is perfect and stuff like that. You wear your child on 2 years, they took your child and you can't get your child back. Auntie raising your child. And you over here, you want to be saying big mouth, you want to be acting up. Talking about when I see you out for a bench, I don't scare. I'm sorry. If you see me and you want to raise my hand, you're helping me, I will ready for you. When I finish you, you will see. That's why I got you on restraining order, and I will make sure you will be the first person. I don't run away from my friends then. The only reason I take it sad for you, because Anthony was telling me to let you go. But if I mean up with you, and you say you will raise your hand, don't mind them. I'm talking the way you say crew. I was born in Sano County. My grandma, that crew woman. My grandmother, that cook woman, I miss between Sano County and Grand Chile. So I miss. And you say you see me somewhere? Try me. By the time you will see. And the sibling DNA test, I can drive. I can drive right there. See me and say you want to fight. I'm not dressing back. When I come to my case, I don't play. Last year you call my phone and you say you're taking my son to Voodoo, man. That shit is not joke. See me and you say you cook, you want to try it. I will tell you the same way you have cook blood in you, it's in me. But somehow, we don't take drama and put it on our face. You hear me?
Mhm.
And I work in healthcare. That's why I slow down. People that know me, they know me. I don't talk. But when they say anger, and I take anger management classes, and I'm trying to control my anger, see me somewhere and you think you warm up between your legs, split, you got two senior there, and come, like time you will see. Okay? I will face you. The same way you made my child crazy is on. So you won't know. It's not anytime soon. So you say you're not doing sibling DNA test. I told her to call for sibling DNA test. They can't find her address because she don't stay in one place. Because right now, if somebody asks me for DNA test, I'm ready anytime to get DNA test. DNA test is not anything. My husband wants DNA test. I say, take the children, do DNA test. Even you that over there, you want DNA test, it's not going to be a problem. You want to tell me you can give me a sibling DNA test? I can drive, I can pay for it. I can do all of that. She called Anthony mom. She called Anthony mom, saying that, oh, I don't want Anthony to do DNA test. Anthony will get on child support. And the woman called me saying that don't allow my son to do DNA test. The woman told her son can useless woman. You hear me? My children grandma, she's very useless. And I'm on live, I'm saying it. I will send you all the receipt that she sent, like small money, sending it to my husband, knowing that my husband addicted. You hear me? The moment I told that woman, the woman starts sending little change like $10, $5, and stuff like that. In that process, my husband started having problem with the law and stuff like that. Doing stuff that he's not supposed to do. I'm not going to explain all of everything here, okay? Because he meant that once we used to love, we both used to love each other. 12 good years is not an easy thing, okay? For me to put all his secret outside here. But his mom made him useless too. The
How
old
old is
man used to be
Anthony?
sending money.
How old is he?
38 years old.
Young.
Yeah, they play voodoo on him for his life to be like that. And then they play voodoo on his son too. Around here, we call prayer people, we call different people. When I call the person here, I can mean it. That they never didn't get yet. I'm traveling to Africa, and when I get it, any news I hear, I will send it to you. Okay? Because when I come to my children, I can travel. Anthony said, come Georgia. I can't go to Georgia. Your family want to kill my son. One of Anthony's brothers said, why I have to need our son Tony? You hear me? They're not good people. They're not good family. They're so wicked. The grandma said, she can't take care of her grandkids. Nobody asking her to take care of grandkids. It's not her job to take care of grandkids. But for you making your father useless, and you and Melanie and stuff like that. But the only thing I will tell you, Sia, because I'm about to go to work, tell her, let we do on family DNA test, then we come back on the Facebook here again. Because when I met Anthony gets a medical problem. That's why I'm saying it. Anthony had medical problem when I met Anthony. And the DNA test, she was talking about that Anthony and I were doing a DNA test in the bathroom, and she walked in the bathroom and then she stopped it. So tell her that we do on sibling DNA test. Since she said she did DNA test.
So you want one of the children to DNA test will?
Yeah, to know if they are family, because that girl can sleep around.
Okay, but yeah, they get the boy is not in your custody. The boy live for auntie. So you need to contact the auntie.
She will never allow me to do it.
The reason why she's doing sibling DNA test because the father is addicted to drugs. If you do DNA test, it might not, right?
Yeah.
What does drugs got to do with DNA?
No,
You're not going
like
for a job.
DNA test, you want to know if the children, they are
I know.
family.
Or you're not going for a job interview. You're not job you're going to take. You're going to see, trying to see if the child you're talking about in question is his, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think it has anything to do with the siblings. I'm confused here.
No, like I was demanding sibling DNA test because I want to know if her son and my children have the same father. But then
Yeah,
she
but you
said
can throw it
no.
back.
You get me? The father living with the mom. And the mom, when we're trying to get a child from the government, right? The mom said, Anthony, don't do DNA test. And then whatever the old man tell Anthony, because Anthony, not Anthony, we used to know, you know. Whatever the old man say, that's what Anthony can do. The old man will tell Anthony say, the old man too, she kind of, I don't know, but it's deep and stuff like that. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
the old man, she control Anthony. That's what she do. She control Anthony. When she say Anthony, don't do this, Anthony can't do it. Like she can control Anthony. And then it said that the reason and that because like the medicine and all my play that whatever I say as we talking, Anthony can speak to his father. The only person he loved like his mom. And his father raised him. His father take care of him. Every day the papa can call me big crying. Anthony can pick up my call. Anthony can do that. Anthony can do that. But like Anthony mom. She
Okay.
can even allow Anthony to take care of her kids.
Okay.
The love is all about her. She don't want a woman to take care of. She don't want a man to take care of her children.
Okay, step down small. Let me bring her back. Let me hear what she got to say. Okay, Muna, call back. Call back. I mean, I can't be only bring my royal online. No, you know, tea. This is a no hear, no taste story. Call, Muna, call. I don't understand. What again? Come, explain yourself. Elu Nene will be at to bomb money. Because you said the DNA went through a pauper, and she's saying that a pauper, so I'm confused. Somebody can.
Yeah, says Ciara.
Charlotte Roberts. Yes,
Yeah,
Ciara.
Tyler Roberts.
No problem. Don't say Ciara.
Okay, no problem. I heard everything that this
I look
girl
at
said.
you old.
First of all, let me tell you something, right? Catherine was living with Anthony's mother and Anthony in Lawrenceville, right?
Yeah.
When I got pregnant, it was me, my sister-in-law, them. I don't want to call their name, but the Dennis family, they know themselves. They drove me that day to Anthony's mom. We sat down in the living room. I think Lionel, Anthony big brother Lionel, I think my papi, or either Michael or papi, one of them was there. Anthony big brother name. Okay? They brought me, they introduced me to the old man. The old man said, Muna, I hear you. Since you say you're pregnant for my son, I will take to you. Okay? Me and that woman, we used to be cool. CR. We used to be very, very cool. But what I started dressing back from her is when I see that she was not too like active as a grandmother. And one thing I would say, you born a child, you don't born a child hot. Anthony chose to be with Catherine at the time. That was who he wanted to be with. For whatever reason, he chose her. Okay. She was living with a woman. That girl is very rude. When they say who rude, like Catherine. Me, I rude, but she very rude. Dirty. She can't even cook. She can't even boil water. They want her on the internet causing somebody useless. Water says she can't boil it. That girl been causing me for years for the Anthony man Benny. The family don't like her because number one, she very disrespectful, she rude. Then on top of it again, she country. Okay? She the one that made her. Let me tell you, Ciara, they say behind every successful man is a strong woman. And then so, if you were a man and a man turned into a drug addict, it speaks volume on the kind of woman you are. The man was not with his mom. He left his mom. You took him from his family because the family don't like you. Anthony man never did matters. Even though me and Oma, we don't mess with each other. I don't fuck with her, excuse my language. I don't. But she never, when among all her children, Anthony like her favorite child. Like she the one sent for Anthony because Anthony drug business. If he didn't go back home to his family, different thing was gonna happen to him.
Mhm.
Anthony was living with Catherine's sister, Maybelle. Anthony was not even living with Catherine before he moved to Atlanta. They wasn't living together. I know that whole story. Anthony told me it.
Mhm.
He told me that story. And you know what I told him? I said, I don't have nothing to do with you and your woman.
Mhm.
Don't think you come and call me to bring your woman in to me because you are the same man that sat down on internet to disrespect me. So I will not condone any topic about your wife.
Mhm.
Because that was the same wife you sat down behind and you disrespected me publicly. So we not get talk on that one. Y'all keep your family problem to yourself. That Ruth Morris was on Seji show last night. Ruth for her petty. Now, but Ruth Morris and all of them were encouraging Catherine to love to end. Catherine and Anthony used to fuck in Ruth Morris' bathroom.
Don't use that F for you. I beg you. There is like freezing already.
Sorry.
I think you do small thing, forget to your life. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. And you know, they used to knock in Ruth Morris bathroom. So I surprised Catherine and Ruth causing each other. See, I already know how I be. I will get somebody else to come and join your live. So I will bring a mutual party on your platform, okay? Somebody that knows me, that knows Catherine. So they can tell you who lying and who talking the truth, yeah? I will find somebody to come and explain this story better. She the one that destroyed her husband life. She did it. Down to, I know so much that down to the Susu money said what the boy got. She the one that helped him to finish it. She took the boss Susu money and she didn't give him one dime in it. She was giving to him small. I know plenty of things about the people marriage. She wanna make me count us out. She wanna make me count us out.
Oh, you already know Osa.
No, and I even step Osa go yeah. Just put 1 for Osa, man. That only 1 for. When I put a 2 for, she would dig ground.
So why you all invested in the people marriage?
See our. And I let woman came on your platform and said I went on show and talk about her and I was the topic here. I never went on anybody's show to discuss Catherine. I never did. But when somebody hates you so much, when somebody hates you and got an envious heart for you, when they're not happy, the first person that they would think about is you. Because she hate me, she don't like me. I don't even do the Facebook platform thing. I don't even sit down and do this. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. For they get business, they get not cost my Lorraine. She not cost my Lorraine, my in-law, their mom. For they see Anthony business. This story too long. We'll be on it until the weekend. So just sit down, go, you get a bottle of wine. Because I will bring some people, then what will explain the real story. If I lying, they will talk it. If she lying, they will talk it. They get Anthony, they started in two places. My sister-in-law, Angel Dennis. I don't want to call the Dennis family name up. I'm sorry for calling your name, but
what Dennis I will bring it up, but I can't add the Dennis until you drive.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I will drop. They're catching gas. They're catching gas. See her. She used to be in my sister-in-law, Angel Dennis house. The horse was like Angel horse was like the boss quarter. Angel pass, she left cooking, she can cook. She will cook Antonio. Email, they used to call that say they used to call that say Air Force One. They used to call that say Air Force One. The boys then will leave Lawrenceville, they would kind of Angel her. Angel will cook, she will buy them drink, they would be there. Anthony used to knock Catherine right in Angel horse on the bathroom. That's like she the one said she got dignity for she not the first D in dignity. She not even get it, Ciara. She not even get it. She not even get it. She don't have it. She's selling her on internet, making herself so important. She left from J. Aaron, she jumped to Anthony. Like she make it today, J. Aaron and Anthony can sit down to the same place. That daughter you see over there. I come and go bring one of the dentists on. Let him explain the story better. If I lying, let him say it. Yeah, I gone.
Yeah, the life freezing. That thing, I don't have control what the Facebook yet this time. You my Facebook, you jack my calling. People say they take their Facebook and the beat up. They want stress people up. You go to work again. People faster they're stressing you up. What you want to do now? What that power pay? What in the Ebola country? So yeah, you Tyler. Oh, this time their life it has to be no more. Yeah, from my other page, I can see that I'm freezing. You can't even see it because it's freezing. Bull crap Facebook, oh people. Call the show. I'm warning. Angela Dennis, call. We'll say listening. Or Anthony. Anthony Dennis. I'm trying to bring you. What people want to now? You put it so away. Yeah, or Angel Dennis. Who work on the show? Angel or Anthony? People not bothering nobody. They work out the late show to do the late thing. They work out more again. But I'm not saying the country here. Which one of you wanted to come? I was so bringing the Bible. Hey, I don't know it.
Why you wanna give me at the who calling me?
Who should I have a prayer?
Why you calling me? I'm tired. What happened to that?
I thought you say you want to on the platform, are you?
Let me. But my new one, that's why in the whole thing, but let me.
Oh, so are you the Angela?
I mean, the Angel Dennis, man.
Angel.
Please say shut up.
What are you saying? So they say
I'm tired. But just so I get feeling, I beg you, please. Shut up, I beg you, your mama. That old story, yeah. That sleeping dog rest.
Yeah, but can't tell now. You know about the story.
What?
Oh, the story. Yeah.
What? Hold on. It is that when you say I see you calling.
But I mean, call you. I know you. That they put the call you, Nina.
You know, right? It is your funny, right? Shut up. I beg you, your mom.
You the one that used to cook the food in the apartment.
Not me, oh. You let us sleeping dog rest.
But your person will do nothing to explain.
First of all, I didn't want to say nothing in to you, but everything Beverly said is true. That's all I can say. Everything that Beverly said is true. Even though I don't want to talk in to you, but I won't be dragging anything. I don't know why my name measuring the whole thing here because the thing that old story here now, man. That old story here. Why my name coming in the thing here, shut up, eh? Why my name coming in the thing here, mama? The thing that old story will not bunch everybody and I move on now. Why my name coming? What they even measuring my name in the thing here? But everything Beverly said anyway, it all started from my heart. It's true. And that's what I can say. Beverly is saying the truth. Everything started from my house. And I will say the truth. That's true. Never did say yeah. I don't want you to cook a plenty of food. Eh? Yeah. And let us leave it dog rest. Ma, that's true. Never did right, yeah. You only never did alone. Never did not marriage, you move on.
Y'all leave her alone. Everything she said are truth. That's all I can say. Catherine is lying. That Catherine come on as a woman and say the truth. That's all I can say. She must stop beating around the bush. If she want to drag me now, go ahead and drag me. I don't care. I don't care for I ever Facebook beef. I ain't ever. But saying they measure my name, they think I hear me, okay, my name move from Israel. They think I've been full. How many years now? My daughter coming be 5 years next month. Why they still bringing the old story up? You know, that's a old story. And that's what confused me in the whole thing here. But that's true. My friend said that truth here. Everything starts from my horse. You know, the story deep. I won't go into it too deep.
But we'll soon have another guest on the show, but we'll have to wait for that guest to get done what she's doing. She'll come on. We'll have another serious issue to discuss tonight. And I'll be patient to wait because the guest is not ready yet. When she's ready, she'll allow me, and then we'll bring her on. I'm not going to stress over Facebook and the bullshit. So today, I don't like when I'm on the platform and I'm not moving. You can see me moving. All my sides stay frozen. I don't like this at all. I'm still frozen over here. Let me pretend like I'm coming. Let me get out and come again. Am I still frozen? Today I was watching Best Carlo and I noticed the same thing was happening. Am I still frozen?